In system, already some tables are, we have it here. These tables are called as a system defined tables we call. So these are all our predefined tables. So predefined tables and your tables both are clumsy. So that's why you can't understand where is your table, how to find out your table. Yes or no? So that's why we need to create one separate user. Okay. So let me see how to create a new user accounts in your Oracle. Okay, now right now, exciting how to create a new user account. Okay, in Oracle database. Okay, right. So the new user accounts, how to create it in my database now. Let me come out and see. The first of all, what I said, first you want to log in with your system user. So first you need to connect with that. Don't write first observe. Okay. First you have to connect with your system and the system user account. You just connect here, and system is like, okay, he was the database administrators. Okay, now, and generally database new accounts or in database, if you want to create your usernames, okay, on passwords, okay, and that should be created by only the person is what now system. And with the help of this person only, I can create my own user accounts. Okay, but a user itself, he can't create a new users. Okay, now a user itself, he can't create a new users. So whenever you want to create a new user in your Oracle, so you must and should be go for first a system user. And system user is nothing but he was a database administrator. So he was a database administrator, and this person can give any permissions to users. Okay, now, and without permissions of this person, okay, the users cannot perform any operation. Okay, so that's why every permission we should take from the database administrator. And who is your database administrator here? System. Okay, now, so now, so first I need to connect with my administrator user ID and password. And after connected, now you can create your user account. But how to create a new user account in our Oracle? So there is some syntax was there to creation here. So what is my syntax to create? Yes, syntaxes are nothing but what now simply we called as it is a formulas. Okay, now the query formulas, and these formulas are predefined. Okay, now, so that's why, okay, every syntax should be remembered. So how in your mathematics we have a formulas, and to remembering your formulas, okay, a plus b whole square, x square, a minus b whole square. Okay, now some physics formulas, chemistry formulas, how the predefined formulas we have, same as in the database also, some predefined query syntaxes are there, and every query syntax was already predefined. So these are, we are not created, already created and giving by IBM people. Okay, now, so as per whatever the query syntaxes are there, so those syntaxes I'm using for our operations purpose. Okay, but here we don't have anything like we don't have ourselves. I want to create my own query. That kind of necessity is not there here. Already everything will be predefined language. Okay, now, right. So that's why this kind of syntaxes, almost 150 plus syntaxes are you learning in this entire course. And these syntaxes, once you remember, it was very easy to perform your database operations. Okay, now, right. And now the first syntax, how to create a new user account in your Oracle database here, observe. So my syntax was here, create user, and I want to send my username. Okay, and give it my identified by, and to take what now? Password. So any new user do you want to create in your Oracle? Okay, then you have to use this syntax here. The last people, is it okay? Font size, last people. Okay. So now this is your syntax. Create user, username, identified by password. Okay, na? Right. So as per this syntax, now let me go for to create your new user account under Oracle server. And before you want to create, who want to create this users? I said admin. Who is our administrator? System. So now he want to go for to create your, and your queries I'm writing in capitals. Okay, now just for your visibility. Okay, but queries can be write into any case characters, either uppercase or a lowercase. Got it my point now? So you're just visibility purpose I'm writing now. So create user and username. For example, I will create my username is on your batch, MyDB 9 a.m. batch. Okay, so your batch timings, I created MyDB 9 a.m. And now I want to go for to identified by the password. I'm giving now ABC. Okay, now, right. So this is new user account name. And this user password is what now? ABC. And the ABCs was capital because in this username and password, username is not a case sensitive. That means username can be type in any case characters, either uppercase or lowercase. But password is a case sensitive, compulsory on which character basis are you created your password. The same character should be give it. If I'm giving here all are capitals, and I'm using small case characters, then it is not allowed. Okay, invalid password. Because of reason, password is a case sensitive. Username is not case sensitive, but password is a case sensitive. Okay, let me see to create this user. Okay, and this user already having here, so I just drop this user, drop user, username MyDB 9 a.m. Okay, right. I think that is previous batch on this time. Okay, same time previous batch was the old batch. That old batch database name this is. I drop this. And now, okay, for your new batch purpose, I'm creating same timings 9 a.m. and let me see to executed this one. And what it was happening, guys, user created. So this is how to create a new user account in Oracle. Got it my point now? Now write down below the syntax below example also take. Okay, right. And after created the new user account here, okay, so what I want to do now, so with the help of this username and password, now I try with to connect my Oracle database. Okay, now, right. For now, I'm going to that. So connect command. Okay. And now it was asking to me username. What is our username? MyDB 9 AM and the password also ABC. Okay, now, so with this username and password, now I try to connecting my Oracle database. But what it was happen, you can see whether it was accepted or not or connected or not. You can see now. I just go to execute now, but it was showing some error. What is the error? The user MyDB 9am lacks a create session privileges and log on denied. Okay, now, so it means what now here your administrator, the system administrator, only created your user ID and password. But to this person, to this username person, so he was not giving permissions like which permissions, connectivity permissions are not given by database admin. So that is the reason this user, whenever you want to go for to try to connecting to Oracle, he can't connect it to Oracle database because of reason this user is not have any permissions now. Okay, so that is the reason I said to you in the previous classes. So databases, one more main important reason is what now? Security. Okay, now, so data storage is how much important task nowadays. Same as to that data, I need to give a security. So that is also very, very important for us. And now see, it's not like that if administrator is created username and password, and with the help of this username and password, I can directly connect it to my Oracle. So it's not like that. Okay, now, if you try to connect it to Oracle, what it was happen, it was showing some error message. And what it was say, the create session privileges are MyDB 9am was not having. So until unless your create session privileges, here what is the mean by privilege means? The privilege is nothing but what? No, permission. Privilege is nothing but what? Permissions. So which permissions? Create a session. Create session is nothing but a connectivity permission. So this connectivity permissions are not having by this person. Okay, na? So that means what you understand here, every new user, whatever it was created by administrator, every new user is called as what now? One dummy user. Okay, he is a dummy user. Dummy user is nothing but what now? He don't have any permissions. Just user name is there, but that is no user. Okay, why there is no use means this person is not having any permissions. So now what I want to do, sir? So now I want to give the connectivity permissions to this MyDB 9am user. Then what I want to do, again, I want to request to my admin. Okay, again, I want to request to admin. And admin is the only person, he will give all kind of permissions. Okay, na? So that point remember. So whenever you are practicing time, as your username you practice, if any permissions are come to you, then immediately go to system admin. And but that person only can give it all permissions here. So same as your connectivity permissions, this user is needed now. Then again, what I want to do, I want to go for to connect with my, okay, system administrator. Okay, and there is a one command, you will give it a permission. The command is called as what now? Grant. And these all commands in the next classes we will discuss. Don't worry. So connected, grant connected to which user? MyDB 9am user. Okay, so this is one syntax was there. By using of grant command, I can give the permission. So now administrator was given grant permission to what? Connectivity. So to whom? MyDB 9am, and you are granted. That means your permissions are succeeded. After permissions are succeeded, now he will go for to connect now with his username MyDB 9am and password is what now? ABC. For example, if you want to see the small case ABC, if I was given, then what it was happened to me, you can see it was showing what now? Invalid username or password. Because of reason, my password is which case characters? Capitals. But I'm using what now? Small. So that's why I don't use like this. And now we can go for here. Okay, so now we can send MyDB 9am, okay, /ABC. And now we can see, are you connected now? Yes. This is how to user creation and how user is connected. Okay, now below write down. Say, take some note point here. Write down every new user is called as dummy user, is called as dummy user, dummy user. So dummy user means what now? Because okay, dummy user, that means what now? No permissions. Dummy user is nothing but no permissions. Dummy user, so that the user, so that user cannot to connect to Oracle database server. Okay, so that so we should know and we should take permission permission from a database admin by using grant command, okay. The syntax of permissions here, so I can say how to grant, now take siding, how to granting, okay, connectivity, how to granting connectivity permissions to user. Or simply you can take how to granting connect permission to user. So here you want to take the syntax, how you want to grant it here. My syntax was, the syntaxes are very important to you. Grant, and here I want to take a privilege name. Privilege is nothing but permission to which username should be give it. And now whatever it is, the syntax, you can come back here. So first you have to take an example, and first you want to connect with your administrator. So system, and my password is Tiger. And after that you have to go for this query now. So what is our query? Grant connect to MyDB 9 AM. So once you grant succeeded, then you can go for, now you want to connect with your user, okay, MyDB 9 AM by ABC. And now it was successfully connected now. Okay, right. So this is the first case, okay. After user creation, giving permissions to the user, and then user successfully connected. And after that, here observed. So this user database, okay, the MyDB 9 AM user, Password is what, guys, here? ABC. Suppose this password you want to change. Okay, suppose you feel like this, I want to change my user password. So how I can change it my password here? Okay, let me come. So now after connecting to your database as Oracle server, Oracle server, suppose you connected now with your MyDB 9am slash ABC. After that, this user wanted to change his password. Okay, right. And now whenever you want to change the password, you can write your command was, okay. So password, you can use command. And by the help of this command, we can go to change it here. And now let me see, I entered your password. When I entered password, immediately it was asking to me, what is this? Changing password for MyDB 9am. And now it was asking what now? Old password. What is my old password? ABC. I was entered ABC. And the new password, suppose I was given new password is 123. I'm giving now. So now it was retype again 123. And now I entered here, and what it was say, password successfully changed. Password successfully changed. And now what is my password now? 123. So now we can come out and see this. When you go for to connect here again, okay. So your username is what now? MyDB 9am. If I try with ABC, what it was happen? It doesn't connected. It was showing error. And what is error here? Invalid username and password. So now your username password. Okay. So now MyDB 9am slash 123 and execute now. Now connected. So that means your password successfully changed. Yes or no? Yes. Right down below. And the next requirement after successfully connected. Okay, what is my next requirement here? How to change a user password. How to change a user password. Okay, then use this one. Old password ABC, new password 123, and retype password 123. Okay, right. And here take one note point here. So what is the user? First point here. The note point. In Oracle, username is not a case sensitive. Username is not a case sensitive, but password is case sensitive. But password is case sensitive. Okay, right. And this is one case. And the next one is what now? For example, user forgot it is password. Okay, now suppose you forgot it your password. If I forgot it my password, then how I can recreate my new password? Okay, now write down below. The next requirement is how to how to recreate how to recreate a new password for a user if we forgot if we forgot. Okay, now so now if you forgot it your password, okay, now then how we can here observe. So now the syntax of first of all, or take syntax how to do this. The syntax was alter user username, okay, and identified by new password. Identified by, okay, new password. Okay, let me come. Suppose here observe MyDB 9 AM user, he forgot it is password 123. Then how to create it means, and here remember again, once user password is forgotten, then user itself he can't create a password. So who will create it again? Database administrator. So again, database administrator will recreate a new password for your username. Okay, so that's why first what I want to do now, I need to connect with my admin. Okay, connect with my admin, and this guy was writing your command. What is the command? Alter username. Which user? MyDB 9 AM. Okay, now, and I'm passing here identified by, and new password is also I'm taking MyDB 9 AM. Okay, now actually his password is what now? 123, but he forgot it 123, and he was requesting to administrator, and administrator again he was using this command to recreate your new password for the user. Okay, and here I was taken for my easy to remembering purpose, I'm taking both are same. Okay, let me see. Then user successfully altered. After altered, now this user, okay, when you want to connecting here MyDB 9 AM, and if you try to connect 123 will not connected, and of course the 123 you forgot it also, yes or no? So now what is my new password? MyDB 9 AM. So username and password both are same, and see now you connected or not connected. Yes, that means your now latest password is what now? MyDB 9 AM 123 password already rejected, and your latest was MyDB 9 AM. Okay, now so this is how we can go to, okay, recreate your password once user forgot. Right down below. Okay, right. And this is what now user password when he was forgot and system, okay, admin will created the new password. For example, here observe this system password, whatever we created tiger, this password is created by who? User at the time of installation. So somebody is asking, sir, my system password, I forgot it, sir. Okay, now somebody have a doubt. For example, because so many people at the time of installation, they was given some password. Okay, but later on they forgot it their password, whatever they was given. Sir, no. If I forgot it my system administrator password, then how I can go to recreate here? Okay, na? So that was below write down. So how to recreate? How to recreate a new password? A new password for system, password for system user, system user if we forgot. Okay, right. So now here observe. Can you remember? I think yesterday I said to you, I think so. Another not only system and one more default user is there. Who is that? sysdba. Yes or no? So sysdba is a one more default user, and that user password sys, and sys password is also default. Yes or no? So those are inbuilt username, inbuilt password. We are not created that password, it automatically given by Oracle people. So with that user id password through connector, for to whom to whenever you want to recreate password for system. So now I want to connect with that person. Okay, sys DBA person. And with that person, now I want to connecting and creating a new password for your system user, which we forgot it. Okay, at the time of installation, whatever we created the password. Okay, now. So now first you have to go SQL plus, and after that, what is our default user? Slash sys as sysdba. Okay, now? Right. And his password is what now? Sys. Sys. And this username, this password is a default. Okay, now? I'm not created. With this, you have to connect first of all. So after connecting with the system database admin user, then he will write the same syntax. Syntax is same. What is the syntax? Alter, come on, alter user, username, who's this? System, identified by password. Actually, the password is what now? Tiger. Yes or no? The password is tiger, but now I'm taking here, password is ABC, for example. The smaller capital or whatever you can take it up. So now I'm giving your password, and to execute now user alter. After user alter, now let me come out to connect with your system. Okay, system, and my password is what? ABC. Previous password I forgot it. Whatever I was given at the time of installation, that I forgot it. And now I'm creating new password for this user system and connected. Got it? Yes. Okay, now. So this is when you forgot it, your installation time, whatever the password was given to system user, if you forgot it that password, and you just connect with your sysdba person and write the same query to create your new password. Okay, write down below. So below write down, go to open, go to open SQL plus, go to open SQL plus, and you can write your And here carefully observe, password is a small case character. Okay, it's a case sensitive. Carefully remember. So your admin, okay, username you can give capital, whatever it is, but password compulsory small case character because it is a case sensitive. So after connected with this, okay, if you connected with this, then what is our example of the query? The same query I'm writing now. After successfully connected, you have to do. So that I already given, I think so. He was a default username, and this is also default password. Okay, both are default here. Okay, right. And the next scenario, suppose, okay, we forgot it password and we recreated. But sir, if I forgot it my username, okay. Now tell me, whenever you want to forgot it your user ID, can we recall or else again you have to recreate? Here we can recreate in database. Okay, so otherwise you can see your username in one way if you forgot it. Okay, how it is here, observe right down below. The next scenario, how to view username, how to view username in Oracle database server. Suppose you want to view your username. Okay, so there is one small syntax was there. The syntax should be right now. So what is your syntax here? Select username from all underscore users. Okay, now, right. Suppose you forgot it, your username, and sir, I want to see my username, what it is. Okay. And now, whenever you want to view your username in Oracle database servers, and this syntax should be remembered. Okay. So now I'm going to follow this, come back here. And before that, what I'm going to do, I will be go for to my password will be taking as it is in the previous password, whatever it was tiger. The same password I'm taking now again. Okay, so again, my password, who will change here? Sys as sysdba, and password is sys. And now he was writing the command what? Alter user, and username is what now? System, and we are passing here identified by the password is what? Tiger. Okay, so now I was taken as usual, and now you can come back. So come back with your system, and my password is what now? Tiger. Okay, nice. I was taken my previous password. Okay, right. After connecting with your system, okay, then you have to write the command is what now? Select what I said, username. I want to see my username from which table? All underscore users. So if you go for this, there are so many users are there in this guys here, like MyDB 6 p.m., U12, U55, 66, 77, U1, 22A, and your password, your username is what now? MyDB 9am. So like this, there are so many usernames are there here, the predefined usernames and user defined. Okay, SYS system. Can I say na? System is called a default username, and SYS sysdb also default. So there are so many, these are all are called as a predefined users we called, and these users are automatically along with your software, it was come. Okay, now, and now these are whatever we said here, like we created now. So here, this is C, B, and MyDB 11 a.m., MyDB 2 p.m., U1, MyDB 4 p.m., U2, U11. So these are the usernames we created in our classes. Okay, the previous class I was created is all the things. And your username is what now? MyDB 9am. So you can see your usernames like this. Okay, now, right. And below take the syntax now. So your example also nothing. The same example here. Okay, now example also same. Okay, so finally in this session, in introduction to Oracle, what we discuss, how to connecting to Oracle. Okay, with the system administrator as well as sysdba, the both administrators we are using here. Later, how to create our own user account and password, and to that user, how to give a connectivity permissions. And after that, the user, how they can change their password. And after that, if user forgot it, their password, again, administrator, how to recreate it. If system admin password, if you forgot it, and sysdba person, how recreate it. And finally, how to view your usernames. Yes or no? So these are the things. And finally, suppose you want it. So I want to drop my user, sir. Then how I can drop? So how to drop a user? A user from Oracle database, from Oracle database server. So whenever you want to drop a user, and the syntax was, what is the syntax to drop my user? Okay, drop user, and should give it username, and you need to give a cascade. So these are the predefined statements. Here cascade is called as a one predefined keyword. Cascade is called as one predefined keyword, so that I'm using whenever you want to drop your user. Okay, now, right. So now here observe the syntax here, and present Okay, my user was there, MyDB 9 a.m. and total, including your predefined and our user defined users, total how many users are there? 54 are there. So now, okay, so who will drop this users means again administrator only drop. Myself, I can't drop my user. Yes or no? So who will drop here? Again, administrator. Who is your admin? System tiger, and he will be drop any user. Okay, so now he was writing drop user username. What is my username? MyDB 9 a.m. cascade. Okay, now what's happened? User drop, and after dropping, let me call your system. Okay, this is select username from all underscore users. Can you see now how many people we have? 53. So your MyDB 9 a.m. user successfully dropping a. Yes or no? Yes, we successfully drop. Okay, na? So this is the way how we can creating, how we can dropping. Okay, and in between the permissions, whatever I was given to you. So below write down drop username MyDB 9 a.m. cascade. Okay, right. So these are all our what we called as your general operations. Every student must be know that how to create your username, how we can give a connectivity permission, how to change user password, how to recreate user password if I forgot it, how to see my user names, and how to drop my users. These are the common operations. Okay, so and you people also asking doubts, sir, how I can create myself, my users, sir, how to create a password, sir. Okay, I forgot it password, sir. Okay, this kind of doubts are coming to you. That all doubts purpose solutions I was given. Okay, now. So you also do one time practice this all syntaxes and you can understand that. Okay, now. So this is introduction part of Oracle. Okay, as of now, we are discussing only about Oracle software tool. Okay, now. So what is Oracle? Oracle versions, Oracle, how to download, how many types of softwares are available in real time, and how to download, how to install, how to connect, how to create users, how to change passwords, how to recreate passwords, how to see users, usernames, and finally dropping. So this all belongs to on Oracle. Understand now? So now you have an idea. So what is your idea? Installation, how to do, I know. After installation, how to connected, I know. After connected, what is the next step? What we said, can you remember? So first step is connected over. Connected over. Okay, what is the next step? Communicate. So what I said, when we want to work on Oracle database server, then we need to follow following two steps procedures. First procedure, connectivity, that we discussed. Second one is communication. But communication purpose, what should require? SQL language. Okay, now? And now I will go for that. But before that, what I'm going to do, this entire notes I'm going to sharing to you. And one thing, yesterday evening, our people are created Google Classroom, okay, for your batch purpose, for offline and online people. So this is your Google Classroom here. Okay, now? So I also got it here. Okay, so invitation. Okay, you also get this link to your mail IDs. Invitation to Cotec Oracle 9 a.m. batch, Mr. Sudhakar. And when you got it, your Google Classroom like this here. Okay, what you want to do? Okay, you will get it one option here. What now? Join. Okay, you just go to join here. So the invitation accept. Okay, after accept, you will enter into this page, and in this page you have here what now class work is there. Okay, now class work, and you just go to open classwork, and every day your classworks, that is classworks means our running notes, main material, interview questions, any company references, any job references, all kind of details, I will kept into class, okay, in this classwork. Okay, now so I'm sending the first notes for you guys. Okay, uh, your batch when is started, guys? 19th, 1920 demo classes. DBMS classes started from Monday. Monday, na? Yes or no?